What's up, guys? Sailor Moon episode 6. With this one, man, it was very entertaining and so much hype for this episode. Really, I loved this episode. It really was great. We find out a lot. We get some plot. We get some fights. And it was alright. It really was great, man. I loved it. If I had to nitpick one thing, a few things. One thing was that it felt really rushed. I don't know if it was just me. I don't know if you guys, people that read the manga, if it, they crammed a lot of chapters into this episode, but it really did feel rushed. I'm just saying. Second thing, the fight could be a little bit more longer, not just one shot. I'm just saying. But those are just nitpicks. I did enjoy this episode. It was very great. And, it was awesome. It was really awesome. We found out that the princess is actually from the moon. What? So we found out that this princess is from this royal family. And this royal family is actually made Luna go down to Earth and find and awaken these guardians. And now it's their destiny to find the legendary silver crystal. So the big thing we got from this is, they're from the moon. So there's people living in the moon. Yeah, I had a hard time believing that at first, but then I started figuring out the cat's name is Luna, so it was pretty obvious. If you don't know, Luna means moon in Spanish. So this whole episode was all about Tuxedo Mask and how he failed using his plan. His plan was to make everyone search for the legendary silver crystal to make things easier, to get more info since he doesn't have any powers like the Sailor Guardians, because he has his own reasons for getting the silver crystal, which we find out in the end that he lost his memories, but that's not really his whole goal. But it has to do something about his memories, of course. He tries getting everybody, but I guess that's when the Queen Beryl actually takes advantage of that situation. And yeah, she transforms everybody into zombies, brainwashed them, and they're all looking for the silver crystal. It was really creepy. It was a very creepy episode. It had a dark tone to it, making everybody into zombies, and yeah, it was creepy. And then that's when we get our Sailor Guardians, and that's when we get some of the plot. We figure out that Luna and the princess are both from the moon. They have a royal family. That they're actually anticipating that the Sailor Guardians will find the princess and the silver crystal. And that's funny too, because the whole arcade thing, it's actually a base that Luna uses to find the enemies. That's crazy. I would never expect the base to be the thing. And I don't know, something about that game, it's too alike. It's just too similar to the whole thing, the Sailor Guardian thing. So I don't know if that game is specifically made for the Sailor Guardians to train them, for Usagi especially. It just seems very, very familiar, very similar to the whole situation. Maybe it's about the Princess V. I think that's her name. The one that went missing, the one that's supposed to be a superhero around the town. And I'm just making the connection. I think I made the connection already in episode 1, the review, that Princess V and the princess that's missing they're the same people. They're the same people. They're the same person. And now I'm adding on to that, saying that the princess, the one that's missing, is actually visiting everybody's dream. Tuxedo Mask, Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars. She also had it. They keep on having these dreams about the princess or themselves being in that situation in this white place castle look. And I do believe the princess is actually going to their dreams and trying to give them little hints, little clues where she really is. But overall, man, while they were in the arcade, Luna and Usagi got in a little fight because Luna said, "Don't trust the Tuxedo Mask. He might be an enemy. Don't, fall for him so easily." She gets mad very quickly. She leaves. So that shows a lot of not having the leadership skill. You get me? She still shows that she needs a lot of growth. She needs to start actually understanding things. And she has to have a reason. She needs to have reason. She can't just jump into conclusions and storm off. So there's definitely a lot of room for growth in that girl, because she got mad pretty quickly. She ran off, and it was thanks to Tuxedo Mask to actually comfort her, make her feel better. And Usagi feels bad because she doesn't have a power really. She doesn't understand why she's actually the leader of this whole group. She actually accepts herself of who she really is. She's a klutz. She's a klutz. She doesn't believe in herself. She doesn't have that leadership skill. But Tuxedo Mask explains to you're the one that brought everybody together. And that's what leaders do. They open up to you, you make them smile, and that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. That was a very touching moment. I like that moment so much. Usagi gets the courage. She understands everything. She transforms and she starts kicking ass. That's the thing. That's the little problem I had. I wish the fights were a little bit longer. They feel like one shots, so hopefully, you know, that this is just the beginning. Hopefully they actually do, you know, elaborate more on the fights. It will be awesome. It will be really awesome. And then the ending, you know, okay, a few things about that. I'm gonna just put a little bit of notes. First off, Tuxedo Mask kissing Usagi. I don't know. It's romantic, but it's kind of creepy because he does it when she's sleeping or unconscious and she doesn't even know what's happening. So it's borderline creepy and romantic, so you could take it either way. I take it as kind of creepy because she's sleeping. She doesn't even know about it. Second thing is their identities. I found that shit funny. I really did find it funny because first of all, I can't believe Sailor Moon Usagi was actually surprised Tuxedo Mask figured about her identity. Her mask is a tiara. There's not much to hide. Same thing with Tuxedo Mask. I don't know how she missed it. All he has is glasses. Really, like, I laughed my ass off when they were talking about your Tuxedo Mask. I know who you are. You're Sailor Moon. Like, alright. Awesome. And is it just me or did the opening feel kind of weird? The color scheme seemed to change because instead of the princess having, you know, instead of Usagi having the regular blonde hair, it was actually silver. Yeah, even the landscape was white, so I don't know if they changed the opening. And, you know, in the end, we get the final moment that Usagi finds out who Tuxedo Mask is. Big shocker, what? And now she's actually, you know, laying in his bed. No, they didn't do anything, you know. I don't think so. I don't think so. But it left off right there, so I'm actually pretty hyped. Like I said before, guys, I have not seen the original anime, the English anime. I have not read the manga. I'm brand new to this series, so you know everything that I say, I do not know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more anime stuff. I could actually see the princess showing up in the next few episodes, because I really wanted to actually start looking for the princess. They're just really just waiting for the other demons to actually attack Earth and they just stop them. So hopefully they actually move on the plot in that perspective, that they find the princess. And we get some more clues about the silver crystal. Hopefully. Thanks again, guys. Take care, be safe, have an awesome day. Always appreciate it, guys. Thanks.